In the classroom, the teacher asked each student to draw a picture to be stored in a time capsule as a gift for students 50 years in the future. However, Lucy filled her paper with a mysterious string of numbers instead. Before she could finish, the teacher collected her paper. During the school's anniversary ceremony, everyone excitedly watched as the time capsule was stored away, but Lucy appeared troubled. When the teacher looked back again, Lucy had vanished. That evening, the teacher found Lucy in the school's basement, but her hands were covered in blood, and strange numbers were written on a cabinet. 50 years later, the time capsule was opened. Everyone received a drawing, but Jack received only a string of numbers. When he looked toward the woods, it seemed as if someone was watching him. After returning home, Jack's father Cage carefully studied the numbers. He discovered that they seemed to follow some kind of pattern. To verify his hypothesis, he searched online, and the results shocked him. These numbers represented every disaster that had occurred over the past 50 years, along with the death tolls. However, he couldn't understand what the numbers preceding the death counts meant. Realizing the gravity of the situation, he urgently shared this information with a friend, telling him that a disaster would occur the next day with a death toll of 81. But his friend didn't believe Cage's words, thinking it was a prank. With no other choice, Cage took the numbers to the original teacher. The teacher confirmed that these were indeed the mysterious codes Lucy had written 50 years ago. Back home, Cage kept his eyes glued to the news, wanting to verify whether this disaster would actually happen. But by the next morning, no disaster had occurred. Then his son called. Due to a storm, he needed Cage to pick him up from school. However, on his way to the school, Cage encountered severe traffic congestion. When he casually glanced at the GPS coordinates on his navigation system, something clicked. He quickly pulled out the mysterious code. The numbers he hadn't understood before were coordinates. After confirming this, he realized the disaster would occur at his current location. Finding this incredible, Cage immediately got out of his car and walked forward to investigate. When he asked construction workers if there had been an accident ahead, they replied that there hadn't been. As soon as they finished speaking, he ran back in terror.